Well, I think it was something that was I was a sort of closet actor. I mean, I wanted to be one, but I also grew up in a sort of business family, and I was trying my hand at like different sorts of businesses at that point of time. I was working with my dad in a construction company, and I worked in the stock market for a year and a half. I also had an export firm for about a year, and after all that, I realized that what I really wanted to do was be in the movies. I didn't know in what capacity, honestly. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to be a director or an actor. So I started off as an assistant director. But I think once I was on the sets and I'd spent enough time on the sets, I realized that what I really wanted to do was to be in front of the camera rather than behind. So I think it sort of happened organically. I think the latent desire to be an actor was always there. I grew up obsessed with movies. I used to watch a movie every night. I was obsessed with stories. I mean, I was a very introverted person, except for when it came to like narrating stories. Then I had become really extroverted and animated, and I'd really have a good time. So I think storytelling was something that was inherently naturally there, and that's something I still enjoy the most. Well, it is challenging for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it. When I started a few years back, I think it was even more difficult for an outsider to break through. I sort of got lucky because I was part of such a wonderful film like Rang De Basanti, and we were all appreciated, and we got like so much work after that. But at that point of time, like right now, it's much easier for outsiders to break through because all the big studios are looking for talent that they can groom and then create stars, turn into stars. But at that point of time, it was far more difficult because everybody wanted to work only within the industry, and there was a lot more nepotism at that point of time. It's changed now, so it was challenging, and I think it continues to be challenging. I think it doesn't matter where you are, which stage of your career you are at. I know a lot of big actors that are as nervous about starting a film or the release of the film because at the end of the day your future or all the work that you put in, how successful that will be is really not in your hands. A film comes out in the theaters and you don't know why it works and you don't know why it doesn't work. So just one Friday and then everything changes. All that work that you put in a year of work, and suddenly on Friday, people decide whether they like that film or they don't like that film. So in a day or two, your work can go down the drain and everything can be over, all that effort that you put in. So yes, it is challenging. It's challenging not only to get roles and get the sort of work that you want to do, but it's also challenging to put out a film that get it to release, get people to watch it. So there's challenges all along the way, especially I think the sort of work that I'm looking to do, which is not necessarily the big commercial Bollywood films. I'm looking to do something which might not be commercially completely out there, but it has to be something that's appealing to me. I think that sort of work is harder to come by and harder to sort of put out there. That's always a hard one. I mean, I think I had a really good time doing Rang De Basanti, of course. I also had a really good time doing Aaja Nachle, which was Madhuri Dixit's comeback film. There was Laga Chunri Maidan, which I enjoyed doing, Love Shav. So it's a little difficult to sort of pick out which film was, best in terms of performance. I had a good time doing all these roles. Bachna Hasino, which was a really small role, but I had a good time doing it. But I remember Rang De Basanti, Amir saw, and then he came out and he told me that he was the first one to see the film. And he said that, in all my career, all the movies that I've done, I've never watched a movie of mine and felt like this was flawless. I always felt like I could have done something different here or there. With your performance, I feel like you've hit every note absolutely right. So I don't see there's not one point that I can look at and say that maybe you should have done that differently. So for me, that was a big thing. After Bachna Hasino, at that time Yash Chopra was alive, and he met me and he said that one scene that you did reminded me of like really big actors that I've worked with. The maturity with which you handle that scene. So, I mean, there's been feedback which has always been great, but I pretty much enjoyed doing all these films that I spoke about. But I'm writing some scripts now. In fact, with Love Shav, the Chicken Purana, me and the director actually got together and put the idea together. We spoke about the sort of film that we wanted to make. We've been friends for a long time, and we used to keep bouncing ideas off each other. And we sort of came up with a skeleton of the film. So that sort of has given me the courage to put together work that I enjoy. I think that was the beginning of putting together that work. So I am co-writing some scripts right now. Besides that, of course, I love reading. Like I said, I'm obsessed with stories. So not only telling stories, but also reading. So I love reading novels. I love graphic comics. Those are things that I'm obsessed with. I have a huge collection of them. I fly planes. I'm a trained pilot, and I also drive rally cars, and I'm graduating to the Formula 3. I've just started driving Formula 3 cars. So yeah, there's a lot that goes on outside the movies as well. Well, I think it's great. I genuinely believe it's an absolutely fantastic thing. I think firstly there's a lot of talented people here. From the little that I've interacted with people, there's a lot of talented directors. There's lots of talented writers. There's lots of talented actors, and I think the opportunities are missing because the industry here is not thriving as yet. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it just needs a couple of movies to connect with people here, and it will start thriving. But till then, I think it's very important that festivals like this are held here, because it not only gives students of cinema a chance to interact with actors and directors and writers. It also, I think, it also gives them, hope, because when you speak to somebody like Raju Hirani, who started off working in a typewriter shop of his dad's in Nagpur, and he's now come and become the biggest director in the country. When you interact with him and you realize that his story is very similar to your story, I think it gives you courage and hope to follow your dreams. So I think it's very, very important. It just the idea of actors, directors, writers coming in from the movies, from the Hindi movies, coming here, interacting with students, giving them tips, and also guiding them, I think is fantastic. Well, it's been very short-lived because I just got here this morning. So the only place I've seen is this and the hotel. Just driving through, just now the driver took me from the back road, which was absolutely beautiful. It was really, really scenic, and it was very green, and it was very lush and beautiful. And I in fact have a lot of friends from Guwahati who are in Bombay now, and they've spoken to me a lot about Guwahati and Assam and the Northeast. And I also have friends that have travelled through the Northeast. So that's something that I'd love to do, and I'm sure it's absolutely stunning. When I came in, the first thing that they did was in the car they gave me a brochure of all the places to visit, and they're all beautiful places, and I have one day. So I'm like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you giving me this brochure with all these beautiful places and giving me one day to visit them? So I really haven't had a chance to, but I'd love to come back and explore and discover in my own sort of time. The only film that I have which is up for release now is called Kaun Kitne Pani Mein. It's with Neela Madhav Panda. He won the National Award for I Am Kalam, and it was very interesting because actually I had a chance to shoot in Odisha, which is a place that no other Hindi film, I'm sure there must be something that must be shot there, but it's been a really long time since a Hindi movie has been shot there. And for me that was really exciting because it was a beautiful place, and the culture is really, really lovely. And I think that's the first time you're going to see that culture on screen. And besides that, the story is lovely because it's about the water problem, but it's not a serious, preachy film. It's a sort of satirical, funny look at the situation that we've landed ourselves in. Yeah, it's something that I'm excited about. I think it's up for release in the next couple of months.